All right, guys, we were back. This is Mark Connors on American Media News and theconnorsreport.com coming to you live. I am on the road, and I never tell anybody where I'm on the road at until I'm gone. Because just like this man right here, this great man that I have on the phone, and I hope that I get to meet this man one day in person, shake his hand, and give him a big ass hug. And you know what? I have a feeling will happen. You and I are such mushies. We'll probably start crying. We'll probably start crying the second we hug each other, because I'll feel like I've got somebody on my side, standing there with me, and crying, bro. Even though it looks silly for men to cry sometimes, but you know what? Real men cry, and we know that. And you're crying. You're not crying for you. You're not crying. You're crying for me. You're crying for your kids. You're crying for the rest of this world, just like I do, and like many other people are right now. But you drove me to do something today, and I went, got something to eat again today. I went in a restaurant, and I saw a huge family sitting in the room. And I'm starting to pay attention to some other things right now. And I noticed that this family was sitting in the back of the restaurant. There was 10 people actually there in this family, and they were celebrating. And I wondered, why the hell are they sitting back there by themselves? And you know what? They were African American. And I thought to myself, wait a minute. What this is bullshit, right? This is not. I'm not seeing this. This is not really happening. That they're back here in the back by themselves. But it wasn't really what I thought it was. They actually chose to sit there because they had a big group, and everything like that. But it drew my attention, and it made me start thinking about our history. It made me start thinking about how slavery. It made me start thinking about how the African American community in our country has had it shit for so many years that I can't even take this anymore. I'm not going to have no part of that bullshit. Not no part. So I got my short little cowboy ass up, and and I walked into that room, and I said, I just want to let every one of you people in this room know that I love you very, very much. And they all just looked at me like almost in shock. And and then one man walked up to me and he said, God bless you, brother. We love you too. We love you too. And these are total strangers, and the bond though that happened instantly right there with that family. When they walked out, the man walked over to me again, the papa son of everything, the grandpa. he came over to me and he shook my hand and he said, wow, that was really touching. My family talked about it the whole time over there, and about how you did that, and that's what this world needs is more love. And he just said, God bless you, son, and he turned around and walked away, and I got tears in my eyes because that's my brother. And he shouldn't even feel that way. This should come with me, period. It should come with all of us people, period. He shouldn't have to be thanking me for that. This should be a given. And I made sure that I told this family that I love them today. So what I'm going to do right now, while I got the kid on the phone, I'm gonna call everybody that's listening to this video now. I'm looking at your video here. You got 4,571 views as of now of that video that you did there, my bro. That tells you how many people care about you. Right there. Look at that, kid. 4,571 people thus far that are sitting there going, no, we love you, man. We hear you. We understand. So I'm going to call everybody that's listening. I'm going to call out everybody that's listening to this program right now. I'm going to ask you, please, seek out your brothers and sisters of every color. But right now, I want you to focus on African American people in this country. I would like for you guys to start walking up to African American people and just tell them that you love them. Because they need to know. They need to know that we stand beside you. I can't even believe I'm saying they. Our brothers, period, need to know that we love them. And you know, you changed me in some ways. I've never been. I've got friends from all colors. You know what I mean? And I was raised around so many different types of people that I've learned to love everybody. But I'm feeling your pain right now. I'm feeling the African American people's pain right now that I never really grasped until I watched your video. I mean, I knew about it, of course, and I felt it, and it bugged the shit out of me. It pissed me off, and I thought, what a bunch of fuck asses we are. But when I saw your video, man, it just made me even get deeper and think about it even more, how we need to support each other. And if we don't, we're all going down together. So we better get our ass up together and stand together and fight together. And the only way that you and I can fight at this time, right now, is with our mouths, with our actions, with our, our hearts at this time. What do you have to say about all of that stuff there, kid?
Well, first and foremost, I gotta give thanks and honor to our God for letting us be able to do this and have the common sense to understand that we have to protect what He has given us, which is common sense, hearts, minds, to see the hate for what it is. Look at each other for who we are. We are different in skin color. Okay? And I want to go out to my people as well. We're no different than the ones that hate us if we continue to hate them. I don't hate white people. My people don't hate white people. Okay? And I say my people because that's the way the division has separated us. But today, bitches, today, we will not be divided. We will not be divided. I refuse.
Kid,
we're no longer let the cops in our government.
Kid, I want to ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Would you die for my family?
You got damn right I would.
I know you would.
Without a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know what I'm saying? In a heartbeat, I'm going down. It's going down.
Yeah. I would.
It's going down.
You know, I would die to protect your family too, don't you, bro?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, because I feel it. We've never met before, people, but we have. You know.
Yeah.
For some reason, I feel we have. I feel we are making a difference. You know. Don't let the tears that come from your face make you believe that others think that it's weakness. I've dealt with that as well. They're not tears of weakness. My tears make me strong, people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because there's been a lot of them over the years.
They're tears of pain, pain and sorrow.
Yeah,
tears of pain and sorrow. But
you deal with it. When you do it enough, either you want to keep doing it or you deal with it. You either fold or you adapt. You know, I don't fold. I've adapted. Mm-hmm. And, you know, we have to just, and you say we walk up to people and just tell them you love them. You know, tell them you love them. That's the easiest thing to do. Don't just say it just to be saying it. You know? Mm-hmm. I got your six. When it all go down and hit the fan, we can go back to back. Trust me. We will. We will.
What
we will make it.
What could you say right now to the African American people? What would what would you like to say to the African American people about what's going on right now, kid?
It's hard to tell my people anything right now because we've said so much over the decades.
That talking isn't working anymore.
Talk doesn't work anymore to a lot of people, but that is the only way to bridge. You have to have communication to be an effective warrior. unless you're a sniper, but you just still have a partner with you there. You know what I mean? You got to have someone to talk to. You got to have communication. And people need to realize diversity. We have to communicate with one another. Stop keeping the pain inside. The longer we keep the pain bottled up, the more it's volatile, the more flammable it becomes. As you notice, the more we talk about this, yes, it's painful. People say the media this, the media that. If it wasn't for the social media and the network, we would still be in the dark. A lot of my people, what I would say to my people is, you need to prepare yourselves. A lot of people are talking shit, like what they'll fuck the police and all this extra shit. You know, I've said it too. I say to hell with the bad cops. To hell with racist people. Yes, that's what we say. But what I'm really trying to say is, you got to control yourselves. We can't walk around here hating. If you're hating, we're doing it wrong.
What another? Yeah,
we're doing it wrong.
Yeah, and another thing, brother, is that you and I know, and the 4,571 people that have watched your video already, and probably that'll watch this video too, and the other videos that you and I have done together, even already together. The public needs to understand that this is all done by design. And
oh, absolutely.
And what's your input on that, kid?
Well, it's obviously done by design.
Kid, I'm gonna
have to really.
Kid, I'm going to give you about a minute to. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to ponder on that when we're going to go to a real quick commercial break. Guys, this is Mark Connors on American Media News and theconnorsreport.com, coming to you live from somewhere on the road in my tour bus. I can tell you this: it sure is raining like a hell out there. But I'll be right back in just moments with the kid. We'll be right back after this, guys.